It's cheap. Excellent performance. Bright and smooth display. Lovely, unique design. Elegant software interface and fun glyph lights. Good battery life. NFC for contactless payments. 3 OS upgrades and 4 years of security updates. This means you can feel safe holding onto the phone for several years without worrying about missing security updates or losing out on new features when the next version of Android comes around. Reliable in-display fingerprint sensor. The back is material plastic, but nothing does a good job of making it feel like glass. It just has a bad habit of picking up a lot of dust. Limited water resistance. No Verizon compatibility. Available in the US, but through a weird developer program. No headphone jack. Most budget phones usually don't perform all that well. They have poor cameras, they look boring and feel plasticky, and they miss out on several luxuries found in flagships. Well, Nothing's latest smartphone, the Phone 2a, doesn't adhere to any of these trademark flaws. The Nothing Phone 2a is official and it's the company's first budget phone. While the two previous flagship Nothing phones gave other mid-range handsets a run for their money, the Nothing Phone 2a takes it to a whole other level with its lower price. This $349 Android smartphone, the Nothing Phone 2a, did all that without losing any charm or style. Nothing's Phone 2a is a rare blend, one that's cheap but pretty, fast but also has a slick software interface, with decently long software support. In short, its compromises are easily overshadowed by its merits. First, it's worth noting that Nothing is still a small smartphone manufacturer, and this launch isn't super straightforward. The Phone 2a is available in several countries, but in the US, it's only being sold through a developer program. You don't need to be a developer to buy it though. Just sign up and once you're accepted, you'll get a link to purchase the device. The US is only getting the 12GB RAM and 256GB storage model for $349. Everywhere else, there's a base 8GB RAM and 128GB version, which starts at £319 or €329. You'll likely run into some issues using the device on Verizon. T-Mobile subscribers will have the best experience as the Phone 2a supports the carrier's 5G bands. Nothing manages to impress much more on the hardware specs in its attempt to craft a value-friendly phone. Take the 6.7-inch AMOLED display to start. It has a 120Hz screen refresh rate and a peak brightness of 1300 nits. Its 2K resolution is sharp. It feels responsive. Nothing has also stuffed a 5000 mAh battery cell inside the Phone 2a. Most impressive is performance. I have hardly noticed a single stutter while operating this phone. That's while juggling multiple apps, and even while playing games like Payco Forever and Alto's Odyssey. The MediaTek Dimensity 7200 Pro chipset inside is a powerhouse. The 5000 mAh battery cell inside the Phone 2a means you get more than a full day of power. The Nothing Phone 2a is a stylish, competent performer that will work as hard as you want it to, and look good while doing so. It's a no-brainer smartphone that anyone can love, whether your budget is small or large. Water resistance is rated at IP54, meaning this phone won't survive being submerged, but should be just fine in the rain. There's also no wireless charging, no headphone jack, if you care about that. That brings me to the software. It's the optimization of the hardware and software that makes Nothing devices shine. Yes, it runs Android 14, but Nothing's design language makes for an interface that looks pleasant and feels distinctive. It feels futuristic, with elegant minimalist widgets to choose from. This level of personality seeps into the phone ringtones and notification alerts included in the handset, plus the ones you can craft yourself with Nothing's Glyph Composer app. Let's not forget the glyph interface. This is the LED lighting system on the back that was first introduced on the Nothing Phone 1. There are fewer LEDs on the phone 2A, just 3 zones around the cameras. But they can light up when notifications arrive, when the timer is running to visualize it winding down, when adjusting the volume, or even when music is playing. After 2 generations of Nothing phones, I'll admit this feature is still gimmicky, but it's fun and different and has potential. I like seeing people's surprised expressions when the phone back flashes, and I especially like flipping the device upside down and ignoring the screen until a light illuminates.